This country, in 15 or 20 years' time, the black man will have the whip hand over the white man.
Those whom the gods wish to destroy, they first make mad. We must be mad, literally mad, as a nation, to be permitting the annual inflow of some 50,000 dependents, who are, for the most part, the material of the future growth of the immigrant-descended population. It is like watching a nation busily engaged in heating up its own funeral pyre.
I turn up, boost. I turn up, switch, after.
Forever, family. Forever, family. This discipline that you see here, brothers and sisters, is born out of the adversity that we faced in Trafalgar Square. How many of us can say that we saw that on public media, on the mainstream media? They had a complete and utter blackout, okay? That's the reason. They say that necessity is the mother of invention, and that's exactly what's happened. Out of the necessity to protect our community, out of the necessity to protect ourselves, Forever Family was born. Now I want you to remember that name. Remember the name Forever Family, because that is going to be your go-to when it comes to gang truces, making sure that our sisters are safe on the streets, policing the estates, and ensuring that at these kind of events, we've always got a force that you can count on. Now, we know that the police are not going to protect us.
In this country, in 15 or 20 years' time, the black man will have the whip hand over the white man. I can already hear the chorus of execration. How dare I say such a horrible thing? I am filled with foreboding, like the Roman. I seem to see the river Tiber foaming with much blood. That tragic and intractable phenomenon, which we watch with horror on the other side of the Atlantic, but which is interwoven with the history and existence of the states itself, is coming upon us here by our own volition and our own neglect.
Don't push me, because I put balls back on you. Don't push me. Get up on her. You don't want to start with. Why are you listening? Give me your sign, Jungle.
Can you back up for me, please, yeah? Just go back to there for me, you can film, just go back to there.
What? And don't touch her! touch me.
In this country, in 15 or 20 years' time, the black man will have the whip hand over the white man.
Only the racist motherfuckers! You're a terrorist group! Fuck you, you don't like the KKK! I can't hear! Why have you taken his custody? And you haven't done anything. Take that. For what? You didn't have to have nobody!
Helen, hold that drink for me, will you?
Get his badge number. Get his badge number. You assaulted him. Report him.
I'm going to.
I'm not going to touch you if it's step away from me. You can't be doing that. What?
Why are racist? You ain't got no mask. You lot have only just started wearing masks. Shut the fuck up, you racist motherfucker. You're racist. All of you motherfuckers are racist. Prince Andrew is a fucking paedophile. Prince Andrew is a paedophile. Prince Andrew is a fucking paedophile. But they want to arrest Jungle. But they won't take their fucking monarch out of the fucking planet and bring it to the Americans. But you want to criminalise our black boys. You don't even talk to your monarch, you fucking racist pig. Come now, you didn't assault nobody. You're pissed. No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! Take it to the streets! Fuck the police! Fuck the police! Fuck the police!
Don't you think? We ain't harming none of you. But you lot think that you lot can come and harass us just like that? Listen,
Look how many police officers!
There's like 5 of us.
You haven't told us what's happening.
They said he assaulted West. They hate what we're saying. Look at the helicopter above. We have free West Papua, free Palestine, and free Yemen. Black lives matter. Black lives matter.
I'm telling you for COVID reasons. You're wearing a mask.
You came with force. We had no force. You've been walking behind us for a while. So how didn't you know back then when you were following us that you assaulted someone, you fucking liars? Liar! Liar! We're fed up of you, ready to war, you fuckers! Fucking liars! Liar! When the idiot was beating the shit out of you, you didn't know what to do. And as a black man, you should be ashamed of your uniform.
You know what shitting pricks? You know? Stick back for COVID reasons. I'm just simply asking.
Because you're black, that's all it is. He's a member of the EDL in the future, a KKK motherfucker.
I haven't touched you.
Don't touch him!
Nothing going on.
Don't touch him!
Ask for a CCTV. Sir, can you listen to me? Sir. At the end of the day, I'm just saying because if you hurt me, at least I let me record it. We didn't know.
How much worse
he
you
never arrested him until now.
That don't make no sense.
You're liars. You are liars. You're all racist. Admit it. Look at you lot. Look at the population of you. One little black man. One little black man. What are you? You're a race traitor. Helping to bring your own down. You have problems with officers like you that help to collapse your own community.
Jungle.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Jungle.
Love you!
Give them permission to tell me where they're taking you.
Look what you're doing, criminalizing your own black people.
Give them permission to tell me. Give them
permission!
It hasn't been decided yet.
Oh, okay, well, he gives permission when
Hey, Jungle! Herman Williams! You are a pandemic. Look at you. You're a virus.
You're not telling us until you go. Alright?
I need to know. He's giving permission.
Has he got your phone number?
No.
His phone's run out.
I doubt he's got a phone number.
I have his number, but his phone's run out, so...
The only thing you could do is call 101, get his details, give his details.
Now they've left.
They won't arrange custody space while everyone's here because of this.
The back of racism is capitalism. And they say about education, we need a black militia. What we're saying is, you push, we push. You fight, we fight. Peace is not peace until you recognize our life. And we're not going to lay down no more. I'm not going down on a knee. I'm always going to be 10 toes standing. Just like my ancestors, 10 toes standing. No justice! No justice! Take it to the streets! I can't hear you. No justice! No justice! Take it to the streets! Take it to the streets! I ain't scared of no terrorist group. The police is no different from the KKK. They stand around and protect statues and buildings instead of people. They need to join the local council and start to litter pick too. When I say if they have a pepper spray, we have our own too. They have smokes, we have it too. Come together, put your fist in the air. Black power! We need our own political party because we have David Lammy's tokenistic. We have Sadiq Khan is tokenistic. Priti Patel, tokenistic. We've had so many inquiries. We've had the Grenfell inquiry, the Windrush inquiry, the McPherson inquiry, the COVID inquiry. Fuck them, they know they're racist. Get ready to fight them. If they don't bring peace, they know what's gonna happen. One solution!
Revolution!
One solution!